This is Austin Schindel, the XFINITY Sports Guy, and thanks to XFINITY, I'm pleased to be joined by Brad Wells of Stampede Blue for this special playoff edition of the Blogger Chat. How surreal does that sound?
It's really surreal. It's like a dream or something like that, or like I'm playing with house money at a casino. It's been fun. This has been a really fun season.
Well, they sucked for luck, and now they're here. We'll get right to it. You wrote, "Football is one of the few games that more often than not defy statistics." Talk a little bit about what you meant when you wrote that and how that relates to this team.
When you look at this team, they don't really seem to match up. And what this team has been able to do to defy, analytics and stats that sort of, monitor how good teams are, is that they've been able to be very good in very critical situations. Third down and in fourth quarters, they've been able to make big plays, in particular in the passing game. When you're able to do that in this league, that sort of defies traditional statistics of, rushing yards, passing yards, touchdowns, that kind of thing.
Well, going into this game, Baltimore have a ton of different storylines. Of course, Ray Lewis is retiring. Do you think that this team looks at this game as, we're here, we're happy, we wipe our chin, we walk away, Baltimore moves on? Or do you think this team really thinks they can win and advance maybe even to, conference championship Super Bowl level?
Well, I think that they want to win. I think they feel that they can win. And, you got a lot of veterans still on this team, guys who have played in and won a Super Bowl. Robert Mathis, Dwight Freeney, Adam Vinatieri, Reggie Wayne. So you've got a good mix of veterans on this team who know what it takes to win in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. For a guy like Freeney, this might be his last ride with the Indianapolis Colts. He very much wants to win, I think. I think Reggie Wayne very much wants to win. So I don't think that they're just kind of happy to be there. They are happy to be there. But I think their expectation is, first and foremost, they should go to Baltimore and they should win the football game.
On both sides, where do you think emotion plays into it, though? The new emotions of luck versus Ray Lewis, who's, the whole team's going to be rallying around him.
I really don't think everyone's been talking about emotion a lot recently. I don't think emotion. I think both teams are going to come out very amped up in this game. Mm-hmm. Very amped up. What it's going to come down to is not emotion, though. What it's going to come down to is execution.
Absolutely. And finally, you don't like emotion, but I'm going to bring a little emotion into this for you. What's it going to be like if you end up playing Peyton Manning next week in a playoff game?
I very much want a Colt Bronco playoff series. I very much want that. I think that would bring everything full circle for this season. The release of Peyton Manning was really the dominant storyline last year. This time, Manning eventually goes to the Broncos, is having an MVP caliber season in Denver, and you would think that would sort of stick in Jim Irsay's craw a little bit. It hasn't, because Andrew Luck has effectively replaced Peyton Manning. He's replaced Peyton locally. You only got a handful of, pardon the expression, idiots who are still showing up to Colt games in Manning Bronco jerseys as some kind of protest or whatever. For the most part, that stadium is full of number 12 jerseys now, so the fan base has moved on. And Andrew Luck is sensational. I think that he's better now than what Peyton was his second or third year in the league. So at the end of the day, I'd like to see that in the playoffs because I think it would bring things full circle. And I want the Manning face. I want all that stuff. Right. That just be pretty cover.
Well, there you have it. Brad Wells breaking down the game for you. I assume you're going to be wearing that T-shirt for the next couple of days, and if they win, who knows when you'll take it off next. But, Brad, I'm looking forward to talking to you throughout the game, and I guess good luck, Colts.
Thank you. Take care, man.
This is Austin Schindel, the XFINITY Sports Guy, reminding you to follow us at XFINITY Sports for behind-the-scenes and NFL playoff content.